I was thinking, why isn't Robin fighting over Chopper, but she's looking at the real Chopper, and Usopp's trying to win him back,
Yeah.
which I
And
love.
Brook is the claw machine.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
That's funny.
It's so funny,
That's
dude.
really funny. Wait, why is what? Also, talking about Boa falling off of Luffy really quickly. Uh, dude, the flashback to seeing that the last what's her name, Pirate Empress was also wanting Roger, but they didn't end up getting together. Makes me so
Mhm.
sad for the future of Boa and Luffy
Oh
because it just
yeah.
might not happen, and I'm gonna be so sad if that doesn't happen because I want them to happen. So, but also I have two acceptable Luffy ships. I have Boa and I have Vivi. Um, if
Vivi,
yeah,
really?
because
I don't think I
Vivi's
could.
Vivi is the only other character. First of all, Vivi taught him how to be a leader, and also Vivi is the only character in the story who was talked about being the pirate queen.
Interesting.
So I feel like that is, and they also released so much pirate queen Vivi, like, um, what's what I'm looking for? Art, like merch.
Mm.
Um,
Okay,
that's
let's
a,
let's stream.
oh yeah, we've been live for like a minute and a half now.
Oh, we have.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say the classic? Oh, and we're live.
Oh, because I just wanted to see how this conversation would go.
How
Um,
dare you?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start doing this new thing where I just capture candid video of us. And you don't even, I don't even tell you we're
I don't.
recording.
I don't think we're live.
We are live. It says we're live. I got a notification that we're live. We're live.
I didn't get a
We're the
notification that we're
most live
live.
we've ever been.
That's
We've never
concerning.
been more live than we have been right now.
Interesting.
Anyways,
All
and
the
we're
way
live.
live.
Back at it again with another One Piece stream like we do every single Sunday.
Yep,
Every Sunday
every
we've
Sunday.
been doing them since chapter one, and we'll continue to do them until the end until this series ends.
Pretty much.
I am your host, Mr. Swagtastic. Um,
Gosh.
anyways, this is
Gosh.
a good.
You're such a loser.
Anyways, this is a good color spread. I like this. Moving on. Oh, that's where Yamato is just by herself. Nobody cares about Yamato. And so is Kinemon. So sad. Moving on. Let's read this because you've told me since you read this ahead of time, like a hoe. You told me this is good, and I'm excited for this. Anyways, so yeah.
There's a couple elements I was like, whoa.
Actually, do I do two pages or one page? I'll do one page. That's what I'll do. Hello? You want to give me? Oh, it's not even full screen. There we go.
Are you streaming said page?
Oh, to the world? Hell no.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. A song of love.
I mean, you
now.
kind of hold on. You kind of can't do one page because Oda does that thing where he puts part of the same text on
Well, then
another page.
Then I'll two page it if that happens.
Okay.
But I don't. I like to minimize spoilers for myself. Because
Just don't look at it.
No, I sometimes I do though, and it gets on my nerves. Because
Just don't.
nah, because I'll be looking at it and then I'll look down, like I'll glance and I'll know what happens, and then fuck, I'm not there yet. I have to pretend to be surprised 5 seconds later.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, One Piece chapter 1161, a song of love bound under a hail of arrows. That's a banger of a title. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 43, Where the Heroes Sleep. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you do this. I have not been paying attention at all. I always forget to pay attention to the
Yeah,
cover spreads.
I haven't really.
So I
been.
have no idea
I'll
what's
I'll
going on.
I'll kind of glance at it. Yamato's just going through whatever it's called.
Yeah, she's like doing like Odin.
She's doing a pilgrimage.
Yeah, about like Odin's life or something, and she's like doing like paying homage to him. I know that, but like,
Yeah.
sometimes there's some very specific stuff that happens that we need to know. Kinemon, you should be
Yeah.
dead. Anyways. Many figures converge on the island bearing individual goals and desires, turning God Valley into an inescapable battlefield. Please, my lord, leave the island through the evacuation tunnel. Not yet, I wanted that prize. We'll be responsible for bringing it with us. Responsible? You'll be held responsible for depriving us of a good time. You bungling fools. I love how every single celestial dragon
Is yeah.
they're all ugly.
They're all incredibly annoying.
It's so funny. Maybe this is except for Saint Charlos, he's the goat. Yeah, the guy who protects Shirahoshi.
Shut up.
What? Do you think I'm joking?
Oh, wait. No, Charlos is a different one.
Is he a
Charlos
different
is the
one?
one that. Yes, Charlos is the one that tries to buy. What's her name?
You know, I've been confidently saying that for years
It's
now.
not Saint
And the thing
Charlos.
is, in the back of my head, every single time I say Saint Charlos, I think of the one who tries to buy Shirahoshi, but I don't feel like looking up the other one's name, so I just go with that.
Charlos is the one that Luffy punches.
Okay, well the other one, the one who protects Shirahoshi, he's the goat. That's my goat. I love that guy.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe
Don
it's
Quixote Mosgard.
Mosgar. That's a much worse name. Maybe this is he's Doflamingo's uncle. That's crazy. Anyways, maybe this is our big chance. Let's use the chaos. Where's Shaki? She better be unarmed. Eris? Teach, where are you? Who the fuck is Eris? Oh, this is that thing. He did that at page 1.
Rox's husband. Wife.
Rox's husband.
Rox's husband.
Lock in. Whatever. Just hang in there a little longer. Which way are the Navy ships? Pirates, this is the wrong way. Also, found it. It's a sailor carrying a baby. Also, I did the math. The fucking dragon just got shot in the back. Jesus Christ, carrying Shamrock and Jigs. I did the math.
Dead.
If Dragon has got to be like 15 years old here. Which
Do we know how old Dragon is?
we don't know how old Dragon is. But I did the math based on how old Garp is. Because there's a theory that Dragon isn't Garp's son. That he just has his last name, like how Teach is a different last name. So like
well,
I'm like,
I mean, you'll find out in a second.
interesting. Well, spoilers. You could have just said nothing at all, you prick. Anyways.
I didn't say what you'd find out.
Yeah, whatever. There, got him. You saved my life, Mafi. Garling was going to kill me, I'm sure. Oof. Holy Knights of God, Satchel's family, Saint Mafi. Garling has a kid.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk
It looks a lot like what's his name? Freaking. Wow, why can't Moria? She looks a lot like Moria.
She does look like Moria. Here, let me adjust your camera. You're too low. There you go. You're great now. Yeah, she does actually. Where is it? Can't imagine you want to kidnap that brat. No, wait, don't take those babies. They're the only way I can atone for being a part of this sick, murderous game. I love Dragon. So long, young man. We'll consider all the people who have died, I guess.
Where?
I deserve this too. Out of the way! Who just chopped the entire... Is it Gabon? No, it's Whitebeard. No, I wasn't aiming for you. That was an enemy I cut down. How many pirate crews are on this island by now? Oh, okay, nothing happened. My monitor just turned off. Let me turn that back on really quickly.
Oh my gosh.
Because sometimes the cord falls out and hangs out of the thing. I really hope this doesn't...
How?
Because the way I have attached my third monitor setup, it is a cord that's like falling, so it hangs. Hi, there you go. Okay, we should be fine. Okay, cool. Anyways, where was I?
Liar, I almost died.
I almost died there. Do we need to settle our score now? Now's the time. Whoa, those are enormous pirates. Yeah, they're like half giants or whatever. Oh, let's go. Hey, Newgate, were you trying to kill me, you rat? Shiki? Hey, Linlin, you lied to me. Kaido? It's the Rocks Pirates. Take them down and we'll be famous. What? Hold on. Do they think they deserve to win Shaki too? Who are these people? Just
Random pirates.
Randos. Go back home and get in your in bed, you miserable weaklings. There's no shot I thought that was gonna work. There's no.
I know. Right?
Who are you?
3 freaking
Three-
Yonkos and Shiki the Golden Dragon.
Well, future Yonkos. They're not Yonkos yet, but yeah.
Yeah, I know,
still.
but still,
They're world-renowned
which
badasses.
Dude. But which makes what's about to come even better, even crazier, bro.
It's like the clip in Marineford where some like random like vice admiral is like, "Hey, where you going, Hawkeyes? Get back here!" And all the comments are like, "Who's this rando? What do you think you're gonna do?" He's not
You
even.
don't even have a name, bro. Calm down.
He's the only people on par with him are the Yonkos. Please just shut up, bro. Do your job. You don't get paid enough for that. What's happening to this island
So
anyway?
funny.
Now I've got nobody to escape.
Wah.
But she's got the for the baby VA.
I got you, bro.
She's got the babies. I wonder how he gets Shanks, but not Shamrock. I can sense a big catch up ahead. Found myself a first class fishing spot. What's going on? Oh, Garp is about the galaxy impact or some shit. Now come quietly, you Neptunians. It's Garp. Run, or we'll be stuck here forever. Are we going to fight him? Don't forget it. Zeus! Prometheus! Hi, mama. I love how she says it in the anime.
Dude.
Dad? Okay, well, there we go. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Shot down that theory in a second.
I was literally sitting in my car. I was like, Dragon has to be like 15 years old here. That's not that weird though, because Kobe joined the Marines at like 16. So
Yeah. Well, and also, like, I could definitely see Garp being like, "Hello, son. You're now a Marine."
yeah,
And he's like 3.
yeah, yeah, it's true. Heavenly Fire Blitz. It's Vice Admiral. Dang, he's been a Vice Admiral for a long ass time too, which is actually insane.
Yeah.
Who did that? What was that? Anyway, this is our big chance, Kuma. Ivankov the goat. Oh, you call that fire, Linlin? You couldn't cook prime rib with this. Damn
Dude.
it.
Okay. Go back real fast. Go back to the Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido
Are running away from
and
Garp.
Shiki are running away from Garp.
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, but you don't even understand.
Yeah.
It's a singular Garp versus 3 Yonkos.
Yeah. No, you're so right. You're so right about that.
And then and Big Mom hits him with one of her most powerful attacks.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't even feel that.
You want to know something that's crazy? That's the same thing that happened what's it called with against Big Mom and Kaido when Luffy pulled up and he got shot with a fire blast and he tanked it too. So she probably got flashbacks, bro, of like Garp doing the same thing.
Dude.
That's
No, okay. But think about it. This shows how strong Garp is.
yeah.
It's hard to say whether or not he's like stronger than them, but he's like he's probably stronger than them. But and who knows by how much, but he's enough of a threat and like an annoyance
Where they don't
to
wanna-
have all 3 of them just choose to run away instead of even trying to fight him.
Yeah.
And then, but also think about it. Roger and Garp
Roger wants all the
throw
smoke,
the
bro.
dude,
They run
throw the ones, bro.
on the daily.
All the time,
On the
bro.
daily. Yes, they
On
do.
the daily, bro. They are running the ones, bro.
No, that's,
Dude,
oh my god.
they are so strong. But
Freaking
it's
legend.
crazy because like you see like Whitebeard and Roger like fight each other. I don't know. Who knows? I feel like this is reason enough to kind of show that like Roger's probably stronger than those 3.
Well, yeah, but also like that's like it's like 10 years after this though.
Yeah.
So like, and also I think Roger's sick at the time that's happening as well.
Yeah.
So that's
true.
like a while. Like the God Deli takes place a lot before like
Yeah.
Roger dies, like 20 years or so. So yeah. Actually, yeah, it is 20 years. It's like 20 years before he dies. Anyways. And then, yeah, he's just standing there like a champ. Well, the kidnapper's got to be dead now. Baby's safe and sound too. Is that good? Baby's safe and sound. Perfect combat.
Well.
Garling finds out. Okay, so she took Shamrock and he's got Shanks. Dang. So Shanks, I wonder if Shanks knows he owes his life to Luffy's dad.
Hmm.
He
probably doesn't.
He probably doesn't know.
Maybe.
I'm so sorry. I might not be able to rescue your brother, but at least I've got you. You thought you could take advantage of the confusion to escape? No one else gets out alive, resident or gets out alive, resident or pirate. Okay.
Ah!
How long do you think it takes Oda to come up with these fire-ass character designs for these one-off background characters?
Dude, I don't even want to know.
Do you think it's just off the dome? Look at this girl.
Dude is a menace.
I love her design. I'm never gonna see her again, but I love her design.
No, definitely not.
Reporting in, sir. The Rocks pirates are coming from the southeast of the valley. The Roger pirates are inbound from the northwest. We're about to get stuck between the two. Yep. And not to mention, like, 12 rando pirate groups.
Yeah.
We're taking Shocky back. That's Roger. Defend this spot with your life. The treasure hasn't been hauled out yet. The Rocks pirates are coming from the other direction. I'll save her first. No, me, get off. No, we're here to rescue Shocky. Yeah, all the Rocks pirates. Captain John rushing to them. Is that Rayleigh? No, it's not Rayleigh.
No.
Is that Roger? Who's that in there? Put a stop to them. You made sure to escort Shakuyaki out, right? St. Summers, well, what? St. Summers? You're kidding me. You can't handle one woman in handcuffs? It sounds like there are lots of pirates causing trouble out there. I hate a woman who knows her own worth. What the fuck?
It's crazy.
And she slaps the fuck out of Shocky. You're better when you're naive. Oh, he's so
crazy.
He's so based. Oh my god. She kicks the shit out of him.
Yow.
Catches it. What the fuck is he? Oh my! He beats her with this Steve Stranger Things bat.
Steve Stranger Things bat.
That's right. All those pirates are here to steal you back. You're in high demand. So high that it's ruined our big day. But alive, you're only going to wind up with Garling. So the more emotional choice is to kill you to make sure no one can have you. Well, if it's the more emotional choice, shouldn't you not do it, you dumbass? You should probably do the logical choice. They've come from far and wide to rescue you, but when they finally get here, battered and bruised, they'll find their beloved brutally slaughtered. I wonder how they'll react to that. And then Roger comes. Oh, Roger's duking it out with Whitebeard, wasting time as Triuge. Shocky, I'm here for you. Are you okay, Shocky? I'm coming to save you now. Look, it's me. Here I am. Damn it, I can't get through. You gotta get Shocky. Is that Rayleigh's coming through? The goat.
Yup.
Dark King
Rayleigh.
You hear that? They're right behind us. But they'll be just a second too late. St. Summers, I don't think St. Garling would approve of... Shut up! If you don't say anything, it goes in the books as an accident. Peacemaker moment. Just look at her face. The light of hope has finally gone out. This ain't no fairy tale. Wow! If anyone comes to save her, I'll kill them.
Why'd you wah? There was no baby.
No, that's the fairy tale like sound effect. Wow! The fairy tale.
Oh.
Yeah, of the anime fairy tale. I'll kill you in 5 blows, with each bloody smash. Wait, hold on. She's chained down, lying to the floor, and immovable, and it takes you 5 hits to kill her. You're garbage.
I think he wants. Maybe he wants to kill her in 5 blows. Is what he means.
Maybe 5. Anyways, you better get the peace-addled optimism that led you here. And then Rayleigh comes in. I'll put the flowers on your grave to send you off. Well, let's freaking go. Spider Lily Steel. Is that his first named attack?
I think it is.
Shocky. Oh shit. Sorry I took so long. I've come to get you. Hype rescue arc.
It's great, bro.
Rescue arc moment.
It's great, bro.
Shocky starts crying. Peak rescue arc moment. Shocky's crying. Oh, Ray, you took too long. I'm sorry you had to go through this. I was so scared. Oh my god. Never again. Can you do this later, damn it? Salty.
Roger and Gabon are crying, but they're like
They're
also mad at the same
They're
time.
salty,
It's
bro.
so
They're
funny.
we got Shocky back,
That's so
boys.
funny.
Now take some treasure. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I wonder. That's interesting. It's really interesting. Oof, that's okay. First of all, I wonder if we'll ever get to see. I keep thinking because I didn't know. It's interesting to me that Shocky is. That's the end of the chapter. Discussion time. That's It's interesting to me that like Roger was in love with Shocky, because it's just I don't know. It's funny, especially because like Luffy doesn't care about Boa at all, and so it's kind of they usually have parallels. But I'm very curious to see if we'll ever get to see how Roger and Rouge met or how they became a thing.
Oh yeah,
like because like she is like obviously the person Ace's mom, so
yeah.
I'm very curious if they have like a love story, if she was just like a fling or something, like a one-off little moment, and that turned into something bigger. But yeah. Anyways, what are your thoughts about like God Valley as a whole so far? Because for me, I don't know fully how I feel about like every single important character of the past being at this event, even though it kind of makes sense because like it's really not that many people. It's like 7 people.
Yeah.
But it probably feels less because they're just such big characters in Luffy's life.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on that?
I think I think having like a somewhat kind of like Genesis point for a lot of like the branching out of the story is interesting.
Ooh, Genesis point? Dibs. I'm taking that's a cold ass phrase. Stealing that
it
shit.
is.
Write that shit
Dang.
down so I don't forget. I need to write that
Oh
shit.
man.
Anyways, continue
Gosh
your
dang
point.
it. Is like I think it's like interesting for like how because it's like it gives us I like the further backstory into like all of these relationships that we've seen throughout the because like we've seen that like all these characters know each other and like they have like a past, and so like and obviously it's you don't have enough time in One Piece to be able to go and like see all the different points that they've like interacted in. And so being able to just like tie all of it kind of together into one arc and one place, I think is very interesting.
Yeah, I think so too.
And like how like it ties like because you're checking off so many boxes all at once, which is good because I'd rather have those boxes checked off than leave them unchecked because you're too afraid to to combine them to check off all those boxes in one arc, and instead of being like, oh, I'll do it in another arc so that it doesn't feel like I'm just trying to check off the boxes.
Yeah.
But then not end up getting to it because you don't have enough time because it's One Piece.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just kind of it feels a little bit plot convenient-y to me, if that makes sense. But I not really too mad at it because it does kind of make sense. It's like it's not everybody who's important happened to be here. It's kind of like everybody is important. They are important because they were all here.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of more so the thing, which I think is like it's a bit of shared lore, which I think is really interesting.
I mean, like it's only I think it actually kind of works because it's only like 3 sides. Because you have the Celestial Dragons and the Holy Knights as one group.
Yeah.
You have the Rocks Pirates, and then you have the Roger Pirates. And the
Then
Rocks Pirates,
Then you have Garp
Otis
and Dragon though. They're there too, and Shanks is there too.
Yeah, but Shanks is like a part kind of the Celestial Dragons.
That is true. That is true.
Like that's why he's there. That's his connection to it. And I would say, okay. So maybe instead of saying Celestial Dragons, you say like world government.
Yeah,
side.
the world government side, and then there's Garp, and then there's Roger and Rox. Roger and
Yeah.
Rox who are also there.
Yeah.
Um,
And like I think when you think about it like that, like it makes more sense as to like how all these things came together because Oda sets up like, oh, everyone's in love with Shaki because she's a baddie.
she's bad.
And and when she gets kidnapped, everyone's like, how dare you kidnap our baddie? um and so we're gonna go save her.
That's exactly what I do if the world government kidnapped Isabella Merced. That's what I do.
Exactly.
And we all would.
And so I think it makes sense. I think it works. I don't think it's I've never really felt like it's too plot convenient-y. But granted, like at this point in One Piece, like I read a new chapter, I'm like, yeah, cool chapter. And I really don't think about it in the scheme of like the whole story because it's so long and drawn out,
Yeah,
at this point. Like
there is so much. Like I did not expect to get the full God Valley incident at the beginning of this Loki flashback, like at all.
yeah.
And so
I mean, I'm kind of happy we are because like I said, God Valley is kind of a genesis point
Yeah.
for a lot of the stuff in One Piece that kind of happens.
yeah, I agree. I'm honestly more than anything, I'm happy that we're finally getting dragon characterization.
Yes.
That's what I'm
definitely.
the most happy because like we are like dude, we probably have like 3 more arcs until the story ends. Like and so like we need I'm sure Dragon they've been building up Dragon since Egghead obviously giving him characterization, but now he's like fully a character. And
Yeah.
and so I think next arc we'll be seeing like Dragon in person, I feel.
Yeah. In current timeline.
Yeah, which I'm really excited for. Um, what else this chapter? It's just that God Valley is kind of like genuinely freaking insane.
Yeah.
Like, there's genuinely so freaking much happening, and it's also kind of I said I did the math like it's saying to me that this happened, and then like 20 years later, Roger died. And then like 8 years after that, the what's his name? The king of the giants, then he died. Like and then there was like 6 years and then Luffy left. Which is kind of it's just kind of wild that like there's so much that happened even after this. That Roger's on the sea for a long time. Like he was on there for a while. But he's only like but also I honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it gives credence to like why is Luffy so strong? Because the thing that people bring up, like why is Luffy so strong and if he's so young? Roger's like 20 here, he's like 20 or 30 here, and so like it's just kind of like he's strong because because like is it hockey? It's a thing. Hockey blooms on the battlefield, so the people who get stronger in One Piece are the people who are constantly fighting stronger people, and like. If you fight strong people, you get willpower, your strength increases exponentially. Most people don't do that. Most people are like Bellamy and they just like chill and they just fuck over weaker people and just steal treasure and shit. And so yeah. Do I have any other things before we end this here stream? 'Cause I know I have one more question, but before we talk about, do you have anything else, any other notes about this before I ask you my final question?
I don't think so. The thing that was like craziest to me, well, one, Rayleigh coming to save Shaki was very nice, very touching, and I like how like out of all people she's just like, I like this guy, it's kind of funny because like she has her pick, she could choose whatever she wants.
She could literally choose whoever she wants in the entire world.
Facts, because she's the baddest of them all.
Mirror on the wall.
Who's the baddest of them all? Anyway, I like this moment a lot. It's very nice. And then dude, the Garp thing was crazy to me.
Yes.
Like I was like, holy crap! Like Garp is stupid strong.
Yeah. Dude, if there is no other moment that can illustrate it to you, This is why I love rescue arcs, bro. I literally don't care. I've been rewatching Stranger Things recently. I realized the first season of that show is a rescue arc. I'm like, oh, this is just so peak. This shit is so peak. Anyways, if you could choose, who are you picking? Shaki or Boa? Who is truly the baddest of them all?
Probably Shocky, because I'm not a fan of like how Boa's like, you peasant, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of that. And I kind of like Shocky's attitude, or I can't think of the word. Just her temperament.
Yeah.
More how she's pretty chill. She's pretty laid back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to concur. I thought we were gonna disagree, but no, I concur. Actually, like,
You thought I was gonna go for Boa, really?
No, I had no idea what I was gonna say until this very moment. But I agree with you that Shaki's
okay. Okay.
After I asked the question, I began to ponder it myself because honestly, I thought I was gonna say Boa, and then I thought about Boa, and I thought about how Shaki acts. I was like, no, Shaki would be way chiller to get along with, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, that Shaki's ripoff bar thing is so funny.
It is hilarious. I love Shaki's ripoff bar.
It's like,
it's so
can
funny,
we get
dude.
a bottle of your like most expensive? Nah, you can have this cheap shit instead. You know?
That's facts, bro.
It's so good.
Oh, it's so funny. I love how she's just like, I want to open a bar.
Yeah,
She's not even like, yeah.
For literally
so
no
funny.
reason at all. Also, that that like Rogers just skips the line. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not waiting. Dad. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that."
he beats up everyone.
They're like, who's like?
We've been waiting for 3 days. Don't care.
Like literally, who's gonna stop me? Like actually, who?
Yeah.
Like,
Garp?
No. Rock don't want that smoke. He don't want those problems right now. We can fight later, baby. But yeah. Anyways, that I think is going to do it for this read stream. Thank you to the 3 people who joined for a few seconds and then left. I appreciate you. You're the reason why I do this. This is I'd say it's like a 8 out of 10 chapter. I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What would you give it your score?
First thing that came to me. Why is my face so zoomed in?
Bro, that's just how you look, bro.
Bro! Why in the world?
That's how you are on every.
Why does my face take up so much of the screen,
You
Kyler?
got a big head, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
What the heck? Why are you doing me dirty?
I'm not doing you dirty.
Why are you doing me dirty?
He's got a big head, bro. I don't know what to tell
What's
you.
wrong with
I
you?
didn't do anything. Here, hold on. Actually, let me see if I can do some shenanigans. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
You could have had it like that the entire time.
I regret nothing. Well,
I hate you so much.
next time you get
Oh
to
my
see
gosh.
regular size head Noah next week. The next
Gosh.
One Piece read stream. Yeah. Anyways, your score.
Gosh, you're the worst.
You should have had the chat up this whole time. You should have seen this anyways. This just teaches you a lesson. I'll have the chat open so you can see how the stream looks. It's your own fault.
Anyway, the first thing that came to mind was the 7.
7 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, solid. Well, we will see people next time for next week's One Piece stream. And until next time, end the stream. See you guys.
Bye.
Let's.